Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's ex-Uncle Kano. I just wanted to let you guys know, get out in the sun this summer. If you're overreaching in the lanes, it's probably getting you backdoored a lot. Your teammates are. The next time you load up, and come get a dub.
Hey girl, hey, what's up 2K community? It's your girl Boom Boom, and I hope each and every one of you have a great summer. Make sure you go outside, get some sun, bask in the sun a little bit, but make sure you come back on to 2K, check out everything in the city, make sure you check out the W and their season, and if you guys can please let go of L trigger when defending on ball. You will move so much faster left to right, be able to cut things off. Just make sure you try to come find me in the city.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just two teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nets, down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. D'Angelo Russell out there with Thomas. And it's Slim in at the 3. You look at San Antonio. They've overcome a number of challenges just to get here. Now down 1-0. Greg, they face a huge hurdle.
And you know what? I think they learned a lot in Game 1. Playing against the best the league has to offer, they know they have to make some adjustments, keep everyone involved, and they have to hit the open shots they're given.
You were talking about the adjustments before. I agree. Now, here's Thomas. Count it.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
Now, here's Vassell. He's tightly guarded. And the rejection by Claxton. Russell passes to Slim. Count that one.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Slim, 13 feet away. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in the corner. That drops nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Back to Russell. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside Russell. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Vassell against Thomas. Vassell, the bounce pass. Got a piece of it. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Second chance shot. And there's the bucket on the layup from Slim. Slim's got his second bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And he's able to get it back.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Johnson inside. Sohan's there.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Russell against Fox. A baseline J, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Nets leading by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout, if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooting. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. And you look at Johnson, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, D'Angelo Russell. Same could be said about him.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Shoots from 12. Here's Claxton. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox working it over. Pass to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Over Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Castle. No good from outside. Brooklyn leading by 5. Johnson finds Russell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, that's a strong play. Russell anticipates the contact and creates the and-one opportunity.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, D'Angelo Russell. At the line, one time.
Here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. Sohan with the ball. And the basket by Castle.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
Nets shooting just 35% to start the game. Offside Thomas. Here is Slim. He's got 6. And it's Russell in the corner. Clock at 4. Shoots over Fox. Russell, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here is Slim following the bucket by the Spurs. No good that time. Now Wembanyama. Still yet to score. Here's Sohan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job. Take it right at it.
San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Second free throw, no good. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here is Slim. And there's the drive. Offensive rebound. Claxton the pass to Slim. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. The Nets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line, shooting 2, number 22.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Castle. From 11 feet away. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Wembanyama. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try. Reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Outside Thomas. Fox against Russell. Knocks it loose. Passes it to Slim. Rocket 6. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Fox has got 5 now. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And Vassell shows you why you better not disrespect his balance.
Now the pass to Slim. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. 13 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not one to leave open.
Now here's Vassell. He's got 5. Johnson with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. Here's Slim. It's good. And it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Sohan with the ball. Here is Slim. It's Thomas on the wing. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
Spurs trail by 7. Vassell outside. It's a halt for run. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And a new group in for the Nets. Sharp checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Brendan Watford comes in for Johnson. Williams, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Russell. San Antonio also making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Max Strus comes in for Devin Vassell. And Paul's subbed in for Castle. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Paul finds Fox. Fires from the wing.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Here's Slim. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
San Antonio calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
San Antonio making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Now here's Paul. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Now Strus. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 13. With the putback. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Williams can't hit.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Wembanyama passes to Strus. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 3 assists tonight. Inside, Watford, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Take a look at Slim, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Victor Wembanyama.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Here's Paul. Still scoreless. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Now Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. A 3 from Strus. The Spurs getting another chance here. Johnson wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Slim. Williams trying to break free. San Antonio with the rebound.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And he makes that one. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. In the corner, it's Watford. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. The baseline J off the mark. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Johnson. And here's Melton. Here's Slim. That one falls. Slim's got 23 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Passes it to Wembanyama. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closer. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Mamu Kelishvili. From deep 3-point territory. Slim pulls it in. Watford passes to Slim. And he banks in the lane. 25 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. D'Angelo Russell out there with Thomas. And it's Slim in at the small forward spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Missed it, even after all those chances. I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Spurs was on a mission. He contributed 61 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. The level he played at in that one was incredible. He always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Fox against Russell. Here's Castle. It's to Strus. Drills it from outside. Strus has got his second basket of the night.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Max Strus. Pass to Castle. Johnson against Johnson. Johnson, the pass to Sohan. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Nice move on the pick and roll by Johnson, generating an opportunity for another guy.
Pass to Thomas. The pass to Slim. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Trail by 12. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Thomas.
What makes Johnson so tough is his upper body strength.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Brooklyn leading by 11. Deep 2 from Russell. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
One thing about Russell, this guy is never short on confidence. He thinks every shot is going in.
Johnson, the pass to Sohan. Outside, Fox. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Castle. Over Thomas. Slim pulls it in. Slim's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Count it. Good. Thomas got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Johnson kicks to Fox. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Spurs ball.
Pass to Castle. Just 5 to shoot.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
From the arc. And good. The three-point shot good from Slim. Slim's got 28 points for the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Passes it to Sohan. Back to Fox. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The pass to Slim. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Spurs trail by 16. Fox, the bounce pass. With the drive. And the dunk by Sohan.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got...
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Oh, Claxton in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Fox finds Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. Spurs also with the sub. Rynham's checked in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Johnson outside. Steps back and shoots. Rebound San Antonio. Johnson outside. That shot misses. Johnson with the defensive effort. Nets leading by 14. Here's Slim. They get the rebound. Russell passes to Slim. 6 to shoot. And the Nets miss again. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Castle. Good on the three-point shot. Castle's got 5 now.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Your next youth Nets team.
Changes for Brooklyn. Sharp comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wilson in for D'Angelo Russell. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Slim. Lets the 3 fly. And no good. Spurs trail by 11. Passes to Branham. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Nets shooting 43% from the floor. Johnson attacking. On the pass to Wilson. Here's Slim. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Take a look at Slim, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. The first one falls, and Brooklyn making a change here. Williams is checked in. Then for the Spurs, Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Paul subbed in for Vassell. And he makes both free throws. Spurs trail by 13. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson surveying the floor. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Slam.
On the floor for your Nets, D'Anthony Melton.
Here's Paul. Johnson with the rebound. Nets leading by 15. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And can you always depend on...
Through one half, it hasn't even been close. Nets out in front as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-5 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Quarters. You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
On the court for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with Fox, and it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. Here's Castle. Here's Wembanyama, and he makes good on the layup. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Johnson, the pass to Slim. Outside, Russell. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Fox. The rebound by the Spurs. Vassell outside. Got that one up quick. He's got 7.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Russell passes to Slim. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 35 points for Slim.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Sohan finds Vassell. Sohan with the ball. He's got 9. Passes it to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Thomas covering. And the basket by Castle.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
Fox against Russell. There's the pass to Slim. To the middle. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. Takes a 3. Vassell grabs the board.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Takes the 13-footer, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
When you talk about crafty players, you're talking about players like D'Angelo Russell who can find his spot.
Pass to Castle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with this constant change of pace.
The Spurs have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Russell passes to Slim. Russell against Fox. Pass to Johnson. A three ball. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Fox. San Antonio again missing. Nets leading by 22. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell wide open. Misses the three. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. Johnson surveying the floor. Over to the wing. Here's Slim. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A putback. A rebound by the Nets. Johnson outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Number 22.
Slim's got 39.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Second personal foul. Team second.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
And he makes the first. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here is Slim, defended by Sohan. Oh my goodness, the slam!
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Vassell against Claxton. Pass to Castle. Over Thomas. Another shot. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Russell passes to Slim. Shoots the three. Knocks down the three ball. Slim's got 44.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's Vassell. Comes up empty down low. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Slim passes to Thomas. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
His third personal foul. Third team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Spurs. De'Aaron Fox. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Slim. And the 3 off target. And San Antonio shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's Sohan. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
Fox against Russell. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Spurs also changing it up. Johnson's checked in for Wembanyama. And Strus is subbed in for Castle. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Down low, Slim. Rebounded by the Spurs. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Spurs also at the sub. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Here's Johnson. Count that one. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight. Spurs shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Shot left block, and Fox finishes it off. Fox has got 13.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attack. Getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes. Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Up top, Fox. He's guarded by Johnson. De'Aaron Fox. And that's good. Fox has got 9 points here in the second half.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
It's Thomas on the wing. Defended by Strus. Thomas's shot is off. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Out to the wing. Here's Fox. There's the drive. Slim pulls it in. Slim's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Lets it go from 11. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that. How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to wheel his team back in the game.
Here is Slim. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. On the wing, Johnson. Over Sohan. They get it back.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Slim. Let's keep it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Amu Kelishvili passes to Sohan. Outside, Fox. Passes it to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great tee that time from Slim. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. to the inside. Gets it to fall from the right block. Nice work from Slim. Slim's got 48.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Zohan, the pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
I'm just going to say this. Johnson has some bounce. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
Brooklyn's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Puts up a 3. And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Spurs shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Here's Fox. Slim pulls it in. Brooklyn's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Now, here's Fox. He's got 18. And there's the pass to Strus. Johnson in the corner. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Down low, Slim, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Fox. That one goes. Count it.
And so far, going for more.
For the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp, and it's Slim in for Williams. The Spurs making a switch here. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Upward out there with Slim. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Johnson in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Got a piece of it.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Top Watford, covered by Johnson. Watford passes to Slim. San Antonio with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Vassell. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tries from 10. And he overshot that one, missing.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Wembanyama outside. The wide open look here for Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Slim. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
You know, you hate to blame anybody, but those turnovers are a big reason why they're down.
The Nets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Pass to Slim. Oh, Claxton in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Branham. Drives to the hoop. Here's Vassell. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Johnson against Fox. Here is Slim. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Vassell in the corner. Brooklyn with the rebound. Slim's...
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Vassell left side. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Johnson, the pass to Slim. Oh, Claxton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Fox. Again, the Spurs. Good for 2.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Johnson, the pass to Slim. To the middle. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. And here is Fox. Here's Branham. Back to Fox. Oh, good on the triple.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Milton. San Antonio also making some changes. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Strus is subbed in for Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Vassell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Branham. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Slim, and he goes in for the dunk.
That'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. San Antonio's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Soham, the pass to Mamu Kelishvili.
Last 2 minutes to play. fourth quarter.
Now, Sohan, a three from Strus. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Slim. Another bucket. Wow.
What a performance. He's now tied for third most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, G.A., the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. Fades. And it's Sohan missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Nets. The dish now to Johnson. Here is Slim, defended by Strus. Slim passes to Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds. The Spurs shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth.
And that'll effectively take care of game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a pretty good 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and obviously that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games if they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't get distracted. They'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Slim.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Charity stripe shot. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they were just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat of the series. Up now Greg 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series